G'day guys, welcome back to this course on Focchi facades. In this video, we're just going to be going through three different options in the projects tab. So initially, we have our BIM model. Here, we're able to look at each particular element we've introduced and also the coordinates. So the X, Y, and Z coordinates, the angle in degrees relative to your origin, and also the description. So for instance, as you can see here, I haven't introduced any elements because we haven't started the project yet. So what I can do, for instance, for the sake of demonstration, is try to add an element here. I'm able to add a module here with a reference and also the different type of reference. We're going to be going through each element in the next video. So don't worry if you don't know about these elements. We can introduce the different thicknesses and the finish. Once I accept that, it is now a part of my BIM model. So a part of my reference list here. You can see that the coordinates are 0, 0, 0. If I wanted to input these, I can also change these coordinates and also change the angle. So I can change that to 21 degrees and change the description if I like as well. And that will be by adjusting the different preferences. So once I accept that, I'd be able to see my element that I've introduced, and as you can see, that's the opaque unit with that preference, right? So that's basically a model. This is great because once we start going into different models, once we start introducing multiple different elements, we will be able to view a list and also just a description of that. So this comes in handy when we're looking to print off. Let's say, for instance, our reports, our BIM model will come into it and we can print off, let's say, the different specific elements that we have in a list form as well. Just on here, we can delete selected elements as well. We can copy them, so if we wanted to duplicate those, and also if we wanted to edit selected elements as well, we can do that by first clicking on the element and then going into the edit section where we can edit the different thicknesses, heights, insulation, thicknesses and the finishes, and the arrows here are just to toggle up and down the views. So I'm going to delete both of those. I'm going to accept those, and as you can see, that element is now being removed. Moving on, BIM model layers is next. So this touches on what we went through in the startup video, where we can actually toggle on or off the different models that we have associated with this project. And as you can see, I only have the architectural model here. So that's just the model that was developed through IFC Builder or Allplan or various other architectural development softwares. We're able to make that visible and transparent as well, or just visible if we like. As you can see, as I explained in the previous video, we're able to toggle on the different models. So for instance, if we wanted to view our energy model in conjunction with our architectural model, I'd be able to select that because that energy model has been associated with this project that I've created. So yeah, it's a great way to view those things. Moving on, our 3D view as well. So this is our 3D viewer. I'm able to pan around using the left button to click, and we have some other options as well. So again, looking at our background color, our elements with our first tab here, the elements tab. We can toggle on and off the different background color again. The different elements. So as you can see here, we only have the architectural model associated with our BIM model. So I'm able to view those in wireframe if I wanted to, or in transparent mode with a bit of an ability to make that transparent. I can also toggle on and off the view as well, so the visibility, and also by clicking again on this cube, I'm able to make it solid, wire, or transparent as well. Again, with our viewing options, we can view the ground as well. We can view the different materials associated with this building, and also choose to toggle on object edges, which gives us a better view of the edges of our materials. and also the improved environmental lighting. So we can use that as well. Moving on, we have the option to consult the different elements. So if I click on the I button here, I can hover over certain elements, and I can get particular information and properties about it on the top right. As you can see, this is a basement wall with thickness of 0.12 meters. And as you can see, we can go around. This is my defense with a thickness and also the reference as well. So this can be important as when we're looking at, for instance, our 3D modeler. Of course, within the workflow, we also have the ability to go into a virtual reality space using certain equipment, and we can actually view this building in virtual reality. So you can see the implications. If we're able to view the building, we can hover over certain elements and look at certain properties and the references of particular sections and particular elements, and we can reference those as well. Moving on, we have our projection. So we can project to view the building in all sorts of different X and Y components. Specifications, and also the projection type. So we can also change the projection type, and also rotate about the vertical axis automatically. So looking at things for various reasons, of course. Again, I can also rotate about a point. I can fix a point and rotate about it. Again, so it's just the 3D orbit as well. I can do that. This is three features which allow us to cut the section in particular to a particular axis. So here, by clicking on the x-axis, I can amend and drag the building using this quite nifty tool, which is great for comparing insides versus outsides, or this sort of multi-dimensional view of the building. Again, we can keep on going, and I can also keep on adding different cuts and amending them as well. So this is great for instance, if you wanted to get a specific view of a particular aspect of the building. Again, we have the Y, the Z axis as well, my bad. Then I can also show and hide section planes as well, if I wanted to. And again, we went through these, but looking at the previous window, full windows, redraw, and 2x zoom sections. We can highlight our zoom as well, which we went through in the past video, and also the panning and options. So again, and also the print option. So again, these options do get repeated when looking at the different models as well. So yeah, for instance, we're able to view that as well. So that's our project tab. In the next video, we're going to be going through the different elements and the introduction of these elements as well. We're going to look at the edit function, and then we're finally going to get started in actually inserting and inputting our elements onto our architectural model for real, which will be exciting. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.